welcome back to microstakesmoby, the bankroll challenge. I have a webcam. Sorry to frighten everybody. Just doing a little update video for the bankroll challenge. Probably play for 15 minutes or so in the background. Just chat about a few little things that have changed. The bankroll is sat at $173.41. $173.41. We'll check this out of position as per usual. Going really well. What's this guy doing? We'll just fold this. We have way more kings than he does. We'll just fold. Been playing 3-bet fold for the last couple of sessions, using some GTO charts which I've slightly modified to make them easier to follow. I don't know if it's any more profitable at 5NL than what I was doing previously, so I'm just going to keep an eye on it and try and work out how many big blinds per hour I've been winning playing this way rather than the other way. So I may pop those charts on the site and just talk through them, and you can make your own decision if you want to try and play them, or you can use the old charts that I had. This we're going to see, we're going to raise this up here. We've got way more hands that connect with this board than he does. Bump it up to 30. That didn't make any sense whatsoever. So I'll keep an eye on that, see how that goes, and report back if it appears to be more profitable than playing the tighter ranges that I was using before. This for just over a big blind, we can't really fold. Top pair. Depending on size, we might raise this. Yeah, we'll just bump this up to 40. Hate it if we get re-raised. The last video did really well. The bankroll challenge video that I put on. I didn't think anybody would ever watch anything that I posted on YouTube, so to have 120 views and comments on it, it's great. And some really nice comments from people who've been watching the videos. People seem to be picking up bits and bobs that they've implemented into their own game, and hopefully will help them get out of the micro stakes as well, which is what I started this for really, so that's great. And if anyone would like to send me any videos that we can have a look at of play, and we can have a chat through any hands that you don't mind me recording over and talking over, please send us them over. This will call on table 4, and 8-6 off will fold. Completely whiff. Put queens at the bottom, and this we bumped up to 4 bigs. We'll go half pot in, just under half pot in position. We'll check this. We might have the best hand here. I think to try and get ace queen type hands to fold, ace king type hands to fold, I'm going to bump a bet into this and try and pinch it. I'm guessing he's got an 8 of some description or a 6. Ace king. I thought that would have folded to that size bet, but there you go. I think we might tag him as a station. He's Brazilian as well. That explains it. They do not like to fold Brazilians. pocket fives here, we'll be calling just to set mine basically. And this is a pretty good flop for us. We'll definitely be calling a bet. And this I'll probably check raise if he bets. And I think we can just check call this one as a, use it as a bluff catcher. He may decide to bluff diamonds here. I don't think we're going to get an 8 to fold if he's bet. Check bet an 8. Ace queen we're going to raise. Yeah. 5 cents. In position we'll be half potting this. I think this we're going to bump up because that doesn't make any sense. He's basically saying he's got an 8. So I think if we go 70 we might be able to get him to fold some stuff. Obviously an 8's going to jam it in. May have got pocket 6s or 7s to fold there. It just, if you think about that, someone's just 3-bet, yeah. So they're wrapping a really strong range. Donking into them on that board just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It's obviously very unlikely that he's going to flat call with aces or kings when 3-bet. It's going to be 4-bet and it's going to go in. Probably even queens in that position. It just doesn't make any sense at all. And you don't need to go massive because if he's got an 8 he's going to ram it into you. So game will 3-bet the ace queen to 35 cents. And this in position and we're half potting it. And we're going to go for an overbet on the turn. Might get a jack to fold. Problem is we block quite a few draws there. We're just going to check that back. He's probably got a jack. Yeah. At higher stakes, by all means, triple off. But at 2 and 5 and 10, I would not recommend even trying to get a jack to fold there, which we've put him on. You just won't do it often enough to justify blasting it in. They don't like folding. This is the bottom end on table 4 of our opening range. So we'll be opening that. Easy fold. And we'll call the suited ace. That's a massive bet. We can call 1 and then I picked up a good shot as well now. So we'll probably call again and fold river to a bet. In 2 pair, I think we can overbet. Try and get ace queen to call, ace jack to call, ace 10 to call. And we'll call these pocket 2s if it goes multi-way. Yeah, we'll definitely be calling. And flopped it. And we'll just pop a tiny bit out here of 1/3 pot. I don't think anyone's got any clubs. And then I think we're probably better off checking and hoping he bluffs with a missed club draw. Let's see what he had. Ace Jack. Play for another 2 or 3 minutes and then call it a night. I'll try and steal this, get him to fold his ace highs. Jack 4 is the bottom end of our opening range, and the Jack 10 suited against the late position will 3-bet, against an early position raise we'll just call. We'll 3-bet. I mean, we've got him tagged as a calling station, so I'm not expecting a fold out of him, but we'll go for it anyway, and then we'll go for half pot on that table. So we'll bump that up to 50, and we'll just check that back, and this will bump up to 4x. Out of position we'll check, but we can definitely call a bet. We've got backdoor draws galore, and we beat some club draws there, so I'm quite happy to check that back. And thinking ace would have bet, and I think hearts would have bet there on the flop. I'm just going to check that back. I'm going to call this. I'm definitely going to fold now because his hearts have got there. I'm going to go for a half pot bet. I don't think he's got a great deal. Yeah. So our guy, Jack 9 suited at least, called a 3-bet too. We did have him going tagged as a calling station. He just doesn't want to fold. And we'll just limp along with this suited ace. We'll definitely be raising this if someone bets. And we'll just check this back. We've got the board pretty locked up really. A decent ace would have bet. And we'll raise this bet. And we'll bump this up to 35. We're not even in horrible shape against 2 pair type hands here. We'll open this with the play sat out. And I'm hoping he bets into us. Oh, and he can. We can get him raised and jam it into him. Don't think he's got a great deal. Last time I bet really small, this guy check raised us, so I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna bet a quarter pot. This doesn't make any sense. We're just gonna call that, and then we'll go for a half pot there. And we'll fold that one now. we're going to rep the king this time. We're going to bet quite large. See if we can get 8 or 7 to fold. Obviously not. We're just getting snapped off left, right and centre this evening. We're going to tag him as a station because he doesn't want to fold any part of the board either. This one I'm probably going to call and just set mine in again. I don't think he can reopen the action. And we're just trying to see it showdown as cheaply as possible. Terrible card. Just a simple fold. And that is probably going to do it for tonight. So just to recap, we're probably at about $170 now after this, the way this little session's gone. We're probably down a couple of dollars. If you want to send us a video in of any gameplay and we can have a chat through, please do. The email address is in the description box. And good luck for anybody who is trying to get out of the micro stakes and is doing a bankroll challenge as well. Wish you all the best. We'll play these last few hands and then I'll get myself off for the night. 3-bet that. This I'm just going to jam in against this short stack here. And the way tonight's been, we definitely will not hit. And this we're going to half pot this and rep the ace. We've got a bluff through. Okay, that'll do for us. I'll see you in the next one.